So the tipping point is when we tip over into understanding what permaculture is as a system of design, and it's what we need to do to have a future. So when I talk about the tipping point, it's when we get a global realization there's enough people in the world with an understanding of permaculture as a sensible, common sense design that we can all achieve. So to get to a tipping point, we need a percentage of people in that realization. Now, Malcolm Gladwell wrote the book called Tipping Point, and from his research of many different variations of tipping point, when something becomes a phenomenon, when something becomes a plague, when something becomes a fashion, you get to a tipping point. And generally, he found it wasn't 51%, it wasn't just over half, it was actually 12 to 18%. Once you get to about 12 to 18%, everything tips in that direction, whether it's an epidemic or whether it's a new belief system or it's a new fad or fashion. So he studied many diverse variations of events that got to tipping point somewhere around 12 to 18%. So once we get to 12 to 18% of the population that understands that there's a design science, an ethical design science system that we can use and we can apply to give us a permanent, sustainable, abundant supply line and a future for our biosphere, our planet, then we all tip in that direction and it becomes standard behaviour. That's what we're after. We're after that tipping point. How do we speed up the tipping point?